You're welcome to my channel. So we are going to look at the types of auditing. Yeah, there are very many types of auditing, but we have three main types of auditing, and that is financial auditing, performance auditing, then compliance auditing. So the first one is financial auditing, and this is the main type. Yeah, this is an audit of financial statements of an entity whose objective is the expression of an opinion by the auditor as to whether the financial statements are presented fairly in all material aspects and in accordance with the applicable financial reporting framework. So, for financial auditing, it is where you examine the financial statements, let's say the statement of profit or loss, the statement of financial position, the cash flow statement, the statement of changes in equity. You audit those financial statements, and your main aim or your main objective is to see whether those statements are presented fairly, whether they are free from fraud and error. Yeah. And whether they're in accordance with the applicable financial reporting framework. And that is financial auditing, and it's the main type. Then the second type is performance, also known as operational, also known as value for money auditing. So for performance auditing, it establishes whether an entity's resources are used economically, efficiently, and effectively, and you recommend ways of improvement. So performance, you look at how the organization is performing, how the resources are being utilized, whether they're being utilized economically, it means minimizing the cost of the activities. Then efficiently, it means getting the most output from the available resources. Then effectiveness, it means achieving the objectives set. So you establish whether they are minimizing the costs of activities, whether they are getting most output from the available resources. In case you have like 100 employees, are you utilizing all those employees to like achieve the objectives that you set and at a minimized cost, something like that? So performance auditing, it establishes whether an entity's resources are used economically, efficiently, and effectively, and then you recommend ways of improvement. That is performance, also known as operational or value for money auditing. Yeah. Then the third one, the third one is compliance auditing. Compliance auditing, like compliancy, it's like abiding or fulfilling, something like that. So it is an independent assessment of whether an entity complies with the relevant laws, regulations, and then agreements. You see whether the organization is following the laws they're supposed to follow, the regulations, and then the agreements. That's what we call compliance auditing. There are very many, the tax laws, the environmental laws, those ones. Yeah, so it is independent. You see whether the entity complies with relevant laws,